You need to check your landing gear spring. All right, so your brakes here, you want to make sure there's no leaks. You want to check the step that is tight and the integrity of this. No corrosion. You know, obviously no cracks. You can check up inside of here. There's a fuel line and a hydraulic line for your brakes. Make sure you don't have any leaks and the fittings are nice and tight. And it looks good, okay? So let's move on. So our main's chalked, our nose is on the ground. We're ready to jack this tire. Boy, those bearings are sounding kind of empty. A little lonely in there for grease. All right, let's get our brake shoe. We don't want to drop that. You inspect your brakes. All right, here's your wear liner. You can see your wear line. We got plenty of life left on this brake. It's in very good shape. That's the inner brake shoe. Let's get our wheel bearings out. Let's get them greased. All right, take our lock ring out. Our seal comes out with our bearing. Yeah, okay, now let's look at our bearing. Now this is a two-part seal. You have an inner and an outer. Okay, so we'll clean all these and get all that old grease out. Now this bearing came out of this side, so we're gonna take this seal and bearing, put a tie wrap on it so we don't mix them up. Gotta make sure they go back in the same place. And our two-part seal. Now if you notice, the inner and the outer are different. Where the inner has two rings and a felt seal, and the outer has a cup seal. All right, so there's a difference to tell the inner than the outer, and they must go back in the same spots. Don't get them confused. Let's lube her up. That bearing's completely full. All right, so we take off our excess grease. All right, so now we have the excess grease. We got our bulges coming out the top here. We have take off our excess grease, lube our seat, put the bearing in there, and then fill your well. You want plenty of grease in there because that grease will work its way out. It's gonna get hot and go everywhere. So let's fill that well. Okay, bearing set, wheels on. It's not loose, nice and tight. Drop her on the ground, we'll put the brake back on. Torqued brake bolts. The wheel free spin, well, we can't touch the brakes over there because the brakes aren't installed. So let's go check our tire pressure. Okay, I just checked our tire pressure and it was right at 23. It's a great reason to know why we use a checklist, because you don't want to miss anything. Just that simple.
Remember, this is just a portion of the inspection. If you want to see the entire inspection, go to ifmytoolscouldstalk.com.